Oh yeah. How is it going, chat? Man, it's been a little while. It's been a little while. How are we doing? Oh my gosh, things look different. We moved the camera. It's we'll see if it grows on me. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. Zahale, what's up? The streak is a lie. And we're not even on the screen for the update. New room. Not really. It's not really a new room. Black, white, devotion. Well, maybe not devotion, but black, white. Let's show the deck. Okay. Don't care. Been waiting that week. Here, we'll replay it. Boom. I hit the replay button. It's not going to make a sound anyway, though. It's not Black Devotion. It's not Black Devotion. By the way, I moved this up here. It's Gary Finisher Devotion. That's what it is. All right. We're gonna run a test here. The tripod's not on the ground anymore. Now, I'm gonna play the first a little bit, but yes, it works. Question is, where does the camera end up? That's close enough. All right. Close enough. All right. We'll probably be playing a little more sitting down because I'm tired, but we can move up and down now. We can move up and down. So, we're supposed to do that. TV is coming down from the ceiling. Uncle DB, how you doing? The Last God, what's up? Phyrexian Obliterator, that's my favorite card in MTG. I'm down to watch this degenerative magic. Well, it's not that degenerative. Yawgmoth seems perfect for this deck. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. This one? Oh my gosh, Moto. I left SGDQ for you. Oh my gosh, what are they playing over there in SGDQ? You're not talking about Urborg, obviously. This guy, Thran Physician, protection from humans, pay 1 life, sacrifice, put a 1/1 counter. Viridian, oh my gosh. Resubbing, 16 months. What's up? Doubling down. Fair and clean, MTG. It's okay, not amazing. I was watching them the other day playing Castlevania. That's kind of cool. I don't know what Yawgmoth you're talking about, by the way. Last God. The MH1 one? Is this MH1? Different from humans, pay 1 life, sacrifice a creature, put a counter on target creature land, discard a card, proliferate. Why would I want to do any of that? Where's my sub? Where's your sub? I don't know. That is in your control. That is not in my control. All right. Anyway, the desk works. We wanted to check that out. So, let's buzz on down here. Because double black and lingering is in the deck. What? Protection from humans. Pay 1 life. Sacrifice and put a nice one down. So you just want to use that as a remove. Oh, and draw a card. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so what do we got here? Black-white deck. This deck took third. Brian, thank you for the bits. No shrine. I'm... All right, chat. All right, chat. Third place here. We didn't build this. We didn't build this. I cheated. I took it off the internet. I net decked. We're just going to try it. And maybe make a change or two. What do we got? Path, Fatal Push, Inquisition, Thoughtseize, now Spellbomb, which seems to be reasonably decent currently. Collective Brutalities, Gifted Aetherborn for that Death Touch lifelink and a little bit of interaction with my opponent's either creatures or hand. Lingering Souls to stave off Doom, immediate Doom. Liliana's decent, Last Hope's decent, and we get Kaya, which is a finisher at the 3 slot. Just want to see cool new cards. Phyrexian Arena, I'll draw a card. This dude, pretty big. Kalidas and Gary. Gary. I'll be saying Gary a lot. We got Rest in Peace, Stony Silence, Phyrexian Arena, Force of Despair. This card I'm looking forward to playing. This one's interesting. Oh, you made Hogaak. Kill Hogaak. Anyway, another Kaya for probably control matchup, Surgical for those graveyards, Chemball, because Chemball's pretty sweet, Grafdigger's Cage, and Anguish Unmaking, because Anguish Unmaking is probably one of the better removals here in black and white. It is their Abrupt Decay / Assassin's Trophy. That's the list. Exclamation point Decklist should get it for you. Let's play some Magic. No friendlies, no competitives, just straight into this. I kind of wanted to play something because I've been trying to practice Pyro Prison off stream, and I've been having a few, let's just say bad days with it. A few bad days. This camera feels farther away. We'll just deal with it. We'll just deal with it. All right. We've also adjusted our desk. We had that to try. We've been away. All this other stuff. And so it's just time to play some Magic and just like chill, right? You know, chill. My gosh, you guys are like, you guys used to be about here, like down here. Now you're like, whoa, way up here. I can't handle it. It's actually bothering me. Brian, thank you for more bits. Need to wait for M20 Chandra. M20 Chandra might do some things. All right, let's start with an Inquisition here. My opponent's Tron. That's not a very good sign for us. Brian is dumping bits at us. Oh my gosh. We have Reality and Ugin. Interesting. Go ahead. The camera angle is a bit weird, but it allows me to move the desk up and down. I need to get a smaller tripod, I think. Look, I'm looking up into your eyes, chat. Up until your eyes. This is also too high. Look, we can bring it down. I just can't smash my legs. Path to Exile, not necessarily a card I want to be dealing with. They played this, nothing for Inquisition to hit here. It's probably just Nile's Spellbomb past turn. Liliana Last Hope's not gonna do a whole lot. I'm not wild about this Reality Smasher here. Yeah, this camera angle's a bit odd, but we're gonna deal with it. It allows me to move the desk around a little more, and we're gonna try that for the backs. The backs, chats. How many white cards do I have? Lingering Path and Kaya. We're about to eat stuff in the face here. There's a Lingering Souls. Liliana Reeds get back a... Excuse me. A creature? It certainly does. We'll play Lingering Souls and pass the turn. I don't feel very good about doing that, mainly because we have Ugin and Reality Smasher across from us. Let's close this. Stop that. Rewind that. Undo that. And back to OBS. Yeah, I think I fixed everything. Alright. Opponent has Tron. This doesn't feel very good. This doesn't feel very good. So how has everyone been? It's been a little while. I do need to adjust this camera. Well, we'll shrink the tripod or something. Maybe. Is that even doable? Oh, I have an idea. I can't do it right now, but I have an idea. Natural Tron in the top 10. The master. The madman himself. We do have a path for this. I almost like... What does this guy do? Makes 2/2, destroys permanents. Let's just double block Reality Smasher. I'm kind of disappointed to give them a land here for Ugin, but I don't think I want to be hit with a whole lot of stuff for a lot. This hand doesn't feel like it's doing a lot against our opponent here. We're going to see Ugin, it looks like. Maybe. Thoughtseize. I will Thoughtseize. That seems like an A-okay thing to do here to get rid of Ugin. Blast Zone and Urza's Mine are left. Heck yeah. F6. We're gonna Path. Probably get rid of this Inquisition, honestly, and then I'll have double Liliana. Alright, alright, alright. The game is turning around. Draw off Nile Spellbomb as well. We're getting there. We need this opponent to draw nothing for maybe 10 turns. There's Blast Zone. We knew about that. Urza's Mine, unknown card. You can be nice to us, opponent. We're just relaxing today. Don't blow us to smithereens. Here, have another land. Look at how generous I am. Have another one. Let's discard that Inquisition. Go get a waste. It's a good card. Look at that waste. We playing mid-range tonight? Sort of. It's sort of mid-rangey. Let's go ahead and do this. I want to pay for this. I want to draw some cards. Oh, Fatal Push. Thank goodness. We're almost there, chat. Alright, another Lingering Souls. Am I supposed to just, like, Liliana here? Or am I supposed to just start pumping out Lingering Souls? It's probably Liliana here. And then we'll worry about a few Lingering Souls. And I'll go ahead and uptick because I don't have anything in my graveyard that I want to grab. My opponent just has the mine. I mean, if they want to put Blast Zone on 3, they go for it, opponent. Get that alt going. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, if I want to leave Fatal Push up next turn, I can take the Lingering Souls out of the yard here. This Blast Zone's probably going up to 3 here just to get rid of Liliana. Oh well. We pretty much die to a Reality Smasher off the top, unless I draw another path. Up to 3. Cracks Expedition map. Oh. I played with the idea of the camera over on this side by Charles and the Crab, but that wasn't a good idea. Let's just say that. Camera fell off the thing, the PC tower. So I kept it on the tripod. I shrunk all the legs down to 2 feet. It's as small as they would go. So that's why it's here. If I could get the camera maybe 6 inches lower, I think it'd be better. Opponent cracks. They must have their own 3-drop here, like a Mattery Shaper. Okay. They played another Blast Zone. They have so much mana. Alright, 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 alright. You don't think there's an issue with the camera? I like to look at the camera and it's like a little bit above. I don't know. I think it's one of the more irrelevant things on the stream. Oh, well, we can hide this card then. We don't need that. That's irrelevant. And let's, okay. One more thing. Okay, there we go. Minimize that. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, we're playing Magic. Did I fix it? Did I fix it? There's a Thought Knot. Wish I could Fatal Push that, but that's not going to happen. Is there a slight fisheye to the camera? You've noticed. You've noticed. It's a wide angle lens, so yes. How's Japan? Are you still in Japan, Viridium? If you're in Japan, this is an awkward time for you, isn't it? All right, opponent, what do you want to take? I'm perfect. Oh, thank you. I'm an artist. I just try to be so perfect. Experimental fisheye streams. I just don't have another lens for the camera. I don't have another lens. Still in Japan. Still in Japan. You want to know what you guys look like to me? Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna post this to Discord, and we're gonna bring it up. This is what you guys look like to me. I'm just gonna take a picture like this. Boom. That'll work. All right. Income into Discord. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna put an off topic. My opponent's really thinking about this, by the way, and they took Kalitas. I have 2 sets of Lingering Souls there. 2 sets of Lingering Souls. Alright, that image is on Discord. I'm going to pull it across here in a sec. Alright, we draw a Godless Shrine. I don't know, do I just Liliana here and put this into play? And, like, maybe do that? Yeah. Or I could double down on these Lingering Souls? Yeah. I think I'm shocking in here. I think we're just Liliana. You look German and Irish to me. I'm not going to attack with both of these. I'm just gonna sit here for a turn, I think. Kind of afraid of a removal spell. Oh well. Alright, alright, alright. Where's this Discord stuff? Alright, Discord off topic. Yep, that's me. Copy link. Pasty link. Bam. Oh, great. There we go. My opponent's putting this up to something with their Blast Zone here. Okay, real quick. This is what you guys look like to me. There you guys are. But see how high it is? Off the... You see that? Is that big enough? So we have this, you know, doors way over on the left side. This computer. But see this tripod here? This tripod right here? This used to be on the ground, and then this camera used to be just like right here. But not anymore. Who needs that? How fancy, and you're staying hydrated? Thanks. I'm trying. Oh no. That's really bad. So bad. My opponent doesn't have any more cards, but I'm about to lose everything here. They're going to probably attack with both here. I'll block Spirit to reality so I don't die. No, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay. Because, trample. Alright. Eldrazi Tron. We got this. But that is what you guys look like to me. And so the camera is usually like 6 inches or so lower, so it's a little awkward. Okay, Force of Despair seems interesting in this matchup, as do Anguish and Makings. I'm a little worried about losing 3 life, but if they play, say, Karn or something, I want to be sure I can kill Karn. What is not looking as good here? Let's see here. Nile Spellbomb doesn't look like it's going to do much in this matchup. I could actually see these Collective Brutalities not really doing a lot, so that would be the 3. What else we got in here? Surgical. If I could like kill a land somehow. Does this list does not have field? Stony Silence is a pretty reasonable card. Yep. Let's see here. We are in the play. I think the one of Phyrexian Arena is probably okay. You think taking the pushes out is correct? Just because it's a little bit harder, because we only have 8 polluted deltas. You don't want to push a Thought-Knot Seer and draw one? I suppose that is not the best. This would be 6 cards. What am I bringing in? Income Ball? Brutality back in, I think. How many instants and sorceries are they going to really play? They play all kinds of mana rocks, and they play planeswalkers. Alright, Bream. It may be a shorter stream, but the VOD will be available. I mean, I like these 5. For the life gain, I mean, we could do that for that. I could also just bring Kemble in as an idea of just a little extra burn for them and I gain something and it's a blocker. I kind of like that over Collective Brutality. Do I like it a lot? No, not really, but I like it maybe as just something extra to do for blocking Thought-Knot Seer. Oh. I don't know. This person took it real far there in the challenge. I wouldn't mind doing reasonably well here in our league. 1 land, Thoughtseize. Can't turn 1 Thoughtseize. Stony Silence is nice, but no guarantee to draw the land. The deck is running 24 lands. I don't think I can keep this. Not with a lot of the deck needing to be casted at 3 or 4. And a Redundant Liliana is probably not the best here. So let's mulligan. Oh, yeah. That was better. Let's keep this. If there's a land out top, we'll just lead with Swamp. Swamp. Okay. Oh, you. Bottom. We can't cast you. Alright, we're still going to leave on the Swamp here. I'd like to draw 1 more land and not fetching and printing that Obliterator back into the deck. 1 less card. How have I liked Anguished? Haven't cast it yet. This is game number 2 with the deck. Match number 1 still. The verdict is still out. I don't have an answer. It's from the sideboard anyway, so it's actually the very first time we're playing it. Or power plant. Alright, land, come on. Yes. Alright, I'd rather not take damage here. Oh my gosh, there's no planes. There's no planes. Okay, I'm taking damage. Stony Silence, past turn. Do I like the idea of Anguished Unmaking? Yes. Can't exile land, but you can hit anything else. We do lose life doing that, but the idea is that we'll play Gary and gain some of it back. That is the gist of the ideas here. My opponent better not have crazy things. There's an expedition map. That doesn't do anything. Okay. So we're going to play our land here. Her abilities, we're not going to gain life. I mean, we could exile the expedition map. I don't see why I would do that. And they don't have anything in exile, so she's probably not worth it. Lingering Souls is interesting. It gets me some critters on the battlefield. Kemble's a little bit interesting too. That way if they're doing any cantrips or anything like that. Maybe it's just Kemble and like, let's just hang out. Like Lingering Souls gets us 2 damage that's evasive, and then it's a little cheaper next turn. I have a feeling my permanent's just on Tron. I guess one question would be, what do we not mind losing to Thought-Knot Seer here? Chalice on 1. We can take care of that little thing here with Kaya. Kind of want to put her out now that I have 2 Lingering Souls and an Anguish Unmaking. We could just get rid of this Chalice on 1. Probably looking down a Reality Smasher here. But I'm probably gonna want things that are cast on 1. So let's get rid of this Chalice. It's not a great play, but if that was all my opponent was doing at 4 Eldrazi mana, we'll go with it. And then we'll go with it. I was pretty confident my opponent had Tron when they didn't play the turn 1 map. It seems that they drew this on turn 2. Here's 5 mana. Oh, it's Karn. Karn the Great Creator. This is symmetric, by the way, currently. Let's see what they go get. I mean, if they want to jam a lattice here, go for it. Wink, 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 wink. I'm curious what they'll get. Maybe, I don't want to say like a walking ballista or anything. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know, and I also know this isn't going to hit anything currently in the graveyard. There's nothing over there. Huh. What are you going to go get, opponent? I am most fascinated. What great findings will you have here? Okay, they get Lattice. Do they have a way to kill Stony Silence before they plop this little thing down? I mean, do I leave Anguished Unmaking just in case they have something very scary here? I feel like I have to tag Karn once and kind of like go for it and find out what happens. Let's uptick this. Let's exile my land. Why not? I think I'm gonna leave Anguish Unmaking around and I'm gonna like combo attack this, kind of like, oh no, don't hurt me, and just see if they do this. Sultan's, I mean, I don't even have to cast the Anguish Unmaking. I'll float the mana, but I don't have to cast it right now. What do you got for me, opponent? There's the land. I mean, maybe they just plan to Reality Smasher and hope that they can, like, card me next turn. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They have to remember that Stony Silence is its mini Karn, if you will. Walking Ballista on 2. Upticks the map here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna let it roll to my turn and that guy's really cool. Can I just safely play that? I think I can. I mean, if they want to play this, I've got the beef. I mean, we're not playing this, right? I think this is just, I can just exile Walking Ballista here, swing at Karn. Maybe they block. Maybe let's start there. So let's exile Walking Ballista here. Let's just swing at Karn here. Just see if they truly want to protect this. And then we'll just play Obliterator and be like, hey, check this big one out. Hey, Karn. Yes, Planeswalker. You want to know something, Karn? What is that, Planeswalker? I got this pet. Oh, you say? Yeah, his name is Phyrexian Obliterator. Oh. I was the great creator, and I created this one. I see. Do you know what he does? Yeah, he's going to destroy me. Uh-oh. All right. So if they have some way to like really ruin us here by getting rid of our Stony Silence, then things can get really awkward because they have Tron. But voice acting stream. But maybe they don't have Thought Nuts. I don't know. I don't know what they could have. I want to see Reality Smasher and just swing in, and I'm just going to be like body block. Oh crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. That was a slight panic moment. I thought they still had 6 mana. Don't Simian Spirit Guide me. I swear you do. I swear. That was unfun. We're supposed to smash face with the Obliterator. That's the whole point. Alright, we still have an Anguish Unmaking here. If they were to like Thought Not Seer us, then we're in a real big problem. But if they don't here, then we can get rid of this Lattice / Karn. Oh, all right. Upticks. Nothing too scary so far. Marsh Flats. We'll just jam pack. I gotta leave Anguish Unmaking open. I can't let Karn do Karn things here. Now Karn might tick down here and get extra card value because I'm waiting. I think I'm okay with waiting though. I think I'm okay. And I need another Stony Silence. Maybe another one of these dudes. Alright, let's go see what they get here. I mean, they could go get like Walking Ballista. That's available to them right now. You could go get Chalice as well. Chalice or Walking Ballista. Do Ojutai's voice? Ojutai doesn't have a voice. Ojutai's a dragon. Alright, so Spellskite's here. So I get to Anguish Unmaking this. Because they're about to Lattice and I can't have this happen. So, cool. That resolves. Ojutai doesn't have a voice. Cards only get voices when they're played. Ojutai hasn't been played. No voices. I'm expecting this just to like be played in case they top deck Karn. Oh no. That's not good. We're gonna die, chat. We are gonna die. We are gonna die. The truth hurts. Oh. What else do you got for me, opponent? So I guess I can like Lingering Souls, play Lingering Souls. And if they only have... Well, I guess they can go get Walking Ballista and just kind of finish this game off really fast. I feel pretty good though for... There they go, Walking Ballista. I feel very good for game 1 here. And match 1. By the way, MTG bot doesn't work anymore. It's a sad bot. Chalice on 1's been played. They have Walking Ballista plus this. Oh my gosh. Do you see what we just drew? We're crazy. I have to get Godless Shrine so I can actually play 2 things at once. Alright, so we're going to jam Lingering Souls here and Stony Silence. Boom. I got you, opponent. You can play a gigantic Walking Ballista and a Lattice if you'd like. But then you can't play Magic. We are so far behind, but our opponent is very far behind on time. So if they don't draw anything of relevance here. They played a land, didn't they? Okay. Play land. Big Walking Ballista and Lattice. Then I attack Karn, and it takes me 3 turns to kill Karn. But if the Walking Ballista is big enough to kill me, then that's game. That's what my opponent should be doing right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 6, and then 1, 2, 3 Walking Ballista. 3 Walking Ballista isn't very good. Okay. All right, my opponent's got to think about this. Do they have any more in the sideboard to go get? I mean, next turn I just Lingering Souls again, probably, unless I get an Anguished Unmaking or, I don't know, Obliterator or something beefy. Beefy. The other thing I don't like about the camera angle right now, just observations, because we're talking about like Magic, but we're also talking about this, and this is, you can tell this is bothering me. I set this up today, didn't really practice with it, and it's just there, and it's a problem. All right, so one other problem with this is that because there's a lot of sunlight right now, because it is summer, this is literally now, instead of pointed more, you'll notice there's less back wall, right? It's usually pointed about at my shoulder, over my shoulder just slightly. It's now over this shoulder, and so now it's pointed right at the window, and the window is like, you know, my opponent's doing this incorrectly. Now they won't have a Walking Ballista, but that's okay. All right, my opponent doesn't have a Walking Ballista. All right, we're gonna get out of this lock in 2 turns here, and then we're gonna win the game, and then my opponent's gonna have 5 minutes left on their clock. They're figuring it out. They are mentally evaluating the situation currently and going, wait, I can't play my Ballista. I can't tap this land. They don't have Karn. No, I have mini Karn. I have mini Stony Silence. I have the original activated artifact ability Silencer. My opponent is continuing to play Magic. So we're going to get rid of Karn so I can play Magic. And then we'll worry about killing them. Or maybe I'll just kind of derp around for 4 minutes. You can't cast anything, opponent. You are locked out of this just as much as I am. I don't know, do I just like... I don't know. Oh, because Lattice is in play. All of this. Oh, whatever. We're just having fun now. This is good. Good Magic. We're intelligent here. Why kill Karn? Because my opponent's continuing to play Magic, needing to deck me, and I'm ahead by 14 minutes or 12 minutes. No, you're right. It doesn't do anything, but I need to assert some dominance as well in this game. So, you know, got to take the momentum into game 3. It's a mental game. For those keeping track at home, there's absolutely no reason to kill Karn here. All right, let's go to game 3. I don't know if my opponent beats me in the speed game if they would have played Walking Ballista first. They might have. They might have. All right, so what is like paying off for us and what is not? I mean, Fatal Push isn't too bad if they're going to do the Walking Ballista stuff. How is he playing Magic if he can't tap lands and he can't activate cards? He's hitting the F1 button or 1 and setting okay, okay, okay. And we're just having a good conversation. That's how he's playing Magic. You can do that, right? All right. Kaya's like okay to get rid of those chalices. Maybe that's not a good idea to bring Fatal Pushes in because of the chalices. I mean, unless I'm just gonna like surgical something and kill it, maybe Arena's a little bit better just to draw cards. But then what am I doing? I'm sitting here with taking damage and probably losing the game. I kind of like Kembo. Kembo was reasonable. Kembo was reasonable. Could I like take one Inquisition out because I'm on the draw now? Maybe. Spirits flex. Spirits are love. Spirits are life. Fair enough. Stony Silence is good. By the way, we drew both of them. It's kind of good. We have to remember all is dust is a problem. I have no way to interact with my opponent's lands, and I kind of hate that. I'm almost tempted just to take one Inquisition out and bring one more creature in. It's a little bit of a harder creature to cast. It's a blocker, though. My opponent seems to be playing a reasonable amount of non-creature spells, so Kembo is going to, you know, do damage. Thoughtseize is a little more powerful against them because a lot of things are at 4, 5, 6, and 7. Stony Silence is really good, obviously. So they kept their hand. I have a Lingering Soul that just kind of sits here, and I have a Phyrexian Arena that I'm getting down after they do Tron. I do get to play anything I draw, just about. If they just have Thought-Knot Seers, they're probably taking the Lingering Souls before I can get it out. If I could get the Lingering Souls out, I can buy myself time. This game could be won on time. I feel like Phyrexian Arena could really draw us into some really good stuff. I'm going to keep it against my better judgment. We're going to keep it also because we're just going to see what happens here. There's an Eldrazi Temple. All right, Shambling Vent, pass the turn. Another land is not exactly where I want to be. I'm expecting another temple here and... Oh, not quite. Okay. Let's play Polluted Delta, pass turn. I was expecting another temple and a Thought-Knot Seer. We may still see the Thought-Knot Seer here. It's a very real possibility. And then they just take Lingering Souls here. Then maybe I just play Liliana tick up on the Thought-Knot Seer just to like slow the clock down, way down. Try to get that Obliterator the following turn or something for Liliana. If we would have found a Stony Silence, it wouldn't be doing a lot right now. It's of note. There's Kemble. I don't think I want to Kemble this turn. I want to maybe Kemble next turn if I don't find a creature. And we're going to shrink down the Thought-Knot here. Pass turn back to my opponent. Do I want a Phyrexian Arena? With the game plan being potentially to run them out of time here at 3 minutes? I don't think so. Alright, Liliana gets tickled here. Does my opponent have another Thought-Knot Seer to follow this up? That would be pretty brutal. We can also just leave Shambling Vent up as a blocker. May be the plan here. All right, looks like Kemble's going to be taken here, I think. Shambling Vent can block for a while. Expedition map. My opponent does not have Tron. Lingering Souls is actually kind of cool. Lingering Souls is kind of cool. Let's play Lingering Souls this turn. Gets it into the graveyard for next turn as well. Pass turn. What do you got, opponent? Opponent's trying to play quickly. I respect that. If they send both of these at this, maybe I'm just like waiting a turn and just like, hey, Kemble. Yeah, you can do that. Go for it, opponent. Like, if I'm double blocking, what am I doing? Play Kemble plus Lingering Souls? Maybe. That's definitely a possibility. And then I'm blocking even more. But now I have, like, an extra turn of blockers here. My opponent's got to kill me here quickly. Uh-oh, there's Karn. Oh. Well, I could actually take care of Karn here if I wanted to, booting up Shambling Vent. If I do that, though, I'm not playing or progressing my board here. It might just be throw 2 spirits here. There's a Walking Ballista. That's not very good for us. Alright, I think it's just get everything in here. Kind of play the time game. Which is not a ideal game to play. Let's go ahead and attack Karn so Karn doesn't go get something extra spicy here. Opponent's only able to put Walking Ballista on 2 currently. It only kills 2 spirits if they want to cash in Walking Ballista. I currently do not have a plan to block. I don't have a plan to block because this would really turn out poorly for us with this Walking Ballista. They might just naturally pick one off and run in. I think if they were to do something like that, then I've got to do magical things. Alright. 8 damage here. I think this turn I just take it with the idea that I can swing in for all of this at this and then block. Oh yeah, alright. Another Lingering Souls. 1, 2, 3. And this becomes... So I think here... I might just swing 2 here and see if that does it. Nah. Let's not be dumb. Let's swing all 4. Let's get Karn off. This was played. We're going to just dump Lingering Souls here. And hope for no all is dust, I suppose. My opponent could be playing towards that. But I like having all these creatures. Go ahead, opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got a minute left. What are we doing here? Attacks for 8 again here. Walking Ballista's chilling. I don't know. What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just block all of these? Yeah. Let's kill one of these. And then that way Walking Ballista's not killing us. We're only taking 4 here. Next turn I can block this one. And I'm drawing a card here. Yeah. We like this. Yeah! Triggers abound. Whoa, opponent. Dismembers. Okay. That's fine. And then uses Walking Ballista to pick off one of these. We gain a little bit of life, so we actually only took 2 from Thought Knot this turn. Alright, picks 1, kills all these. I'm okay with this trade. Land, pass turn. Pass the turn. We actually win if they play an All is Dust here. They're going to crack Expedition Map? No, they're going to uptick Walking Ballista here. Okay. Cavern Souls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to win on time, it looks like. Alright. Well, not exactly the way I like to win. But I'll take it. My opponent was playing fairly slow. We're 13 minutes up on them. Do we win this game? Probably not unless we find an Obliterator. If we find an Obliterator like next turn here, then them attacking it is just not really possible. And then we can kind of go from there. We'll find a removal spell or something like that. It looks like our client's locked up. All right, there we go. All right, well, it gave us a rep into the league with kind of figuring this out. So I don't mind the longer game there, just to get some of the thoughts out on what we should and should not be playing. I like the Lingering Souls against that list. I don't like that there's not maybe a Field of Ruin, or I don't want to say 2 Field of Ruins, because I understand that you're trying to get quadruple black, which is difficult, but a lot of the rest of it's double black. So if you're sitting there with Field of Ruin and 2 swamps, you can go after something. Maybe it slows you down a little bit. And I don't like that there's not a single white, just one single plains. All right, I guess we'll keep this. Oh, that's not very good. All right, well, play our Godless Shrine. I'm gonna go ahead and play it in so that I can Inquisition here. I know we take 2 to do that. Maybe I can grab something I'm a little more worried about. They only have 2 lands here. 2 lands, creature. We have Lava Spike and Lightning Bolts. One of those would kill this. The following turn I get to Liliana though, or Kaya. Kaya's gonna save us a lot of stuff here. Let's just take the Swift Spear because I don't have a lot of removal. It's a creature for Kaya later, and it won't be... It'll force maybe the removal of Lightning Bolt to be played on Gifted. Captain Asia, welcome back. Back with a new angle. Back because I put the desk tripod up. How you doing? 2-3 here. Coming in, smack on our face. Woo-cha! Phyrexian Arena feels a little awkward in this matchup. Liliana's probably going to be removal. I think Kaya should be pretty reasonable here. I'd like to see maybe a basic instead of this Godless Shrine. I like Isolated Chapel here for the Gifted. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We looking spicy now. All right, Gifted Aetherborn. I'm thinking this Lightning Bolt's probably going to hit Aetherborn. That's 3 damage, not to me. 3 damage to just a creature. I'm kind of cool with that. This has Death Touch as well. They can't do this like cool 2-3 swinging. There we go. A little Lightning Bolt. Mage down. I mean, Liliana might be just ticking down here. Honestly. Tick down and be like, hey, sweet. Bye, creature. There's that Lightning Bolt out of the way. 2 damage. I'm at 11. This would kill this. Then I uptick this and exile 2 things. That way, if she gets kind of removed, we're in good shape. So, I like this line the most. I don't really see myself getting rid of this Phoenix very easily, but they're at 2 lands, so let's just set up Kaya to be the best that she is. We can Polluted Delta fetch for basic. Godless Shrine is probably the pitch to Liliana. I'm a little afraid of pitching with this Phoenix, but maybe I kind of encourage that and then play Kaya to get rid of it. All right, let's start with a uptick with Liliana. See if they want to get rid of that Phoenix. Get rid of a Godless Shrine here. Probably Phyrexian Arena next. I'm at 4 mana. We're good with that. They do put Phoenix in the yard. Thank you, opponent. Let me just have that little creature down there. That one, please. I'd like this one. That's true. Kaya removes their creatures. Non-land permanent with converted mana cost 1 or less. 2 cards. That one and that one, please. This feels... Oh, we're gaining life. Not going to even crack that. I don't need to do that yet. Whew. I think based on the spot I'm in, I don't see a reason to play Phyrexian Arena. I think it's a trap. I like drawing the cards, but I don't want to necessarily be doing that, right? I think it's a trap. Kalidas is probably much better. Gut Shots me. Brian's back. 4 months. Welcome back, Brian. Light up the stage. They got Arc-like Phoenix and a mountain. Ooh, okay. If they draw a mountain, then they can do some things. It's kind of scary things. Thank you so much, Brian. Arena seems like a liability. I kind of agree with you. Spellbomb's kind of cool. What? Brian? The 2,000 biddies. People got some cheer rewards. Thank you, Brian. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. This stream is sponsored by Brian. Yep. This is a... It's not an incorrect statement. Alright, let's get rid of this Phyrexian Arena here. Now Spellbomb plus Kaya kind of feeling good, chat. I should have done the uptick first. So whoever wants to mini punt me there, that would have been extra point of life. Might be critical here. Alright, I think they have to top deck the land here. They have a Phoenix. This Phoenix is currently Cambu cast. Manamorphose. Okay, they still can hit it. Thanks, Uncle DB. I knew I could rely on you. But it takes 2 to punt. Ha. Brian, why generosity? I don't understand. I haven't done anything. Alright, watch this Nile Spellbomb just destroy my opponent. They have 5 things in exile right now. This deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and you gain that much life. Oh, yes. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Because I am me. Wow. Oh, this game's getting better and better, chat. I just want to gain life too. That's 10 damage, right? We gain 10 life? Cool. Alright. Got a 3-4 punching my red opponent in the face. We got Gary. We have Obliterator right behind this. Woo! It feels... Granted, mono red Phoenix we can usually beat with Pyro Prison, but man, does it feel good to gain some life and just stick it to them. Gary for the win. Gary's not going to get to play. Alright, what do we like here? Kind of like Cage, kind of like Force of Despair a little bit. I don't like Phyrexian Arena. Kembo I like, and I like Kaya. I like this stuff. Is Rest in Peace worth it? Rest in Peace Nombos with Kaya. It would prevent a Phoenix being brought back, but we can kind of deal with that. I don't think we need to. Maybe 1. We'll put 1 off to the side. Surgical is kind of in that same category. Alright, Farina, Stony Sun Snow, and not that many Rest in Peace. So we have 7 cards that I'm very interested in currently. 7 cards. What do we not like here? I probably don't like the Thoughtseizes. The Inquisitions are fine, but Thoughtseize probably not so much. It maybe saves me a life or 2 at times. I kind of like a lot of everything else. Gary might be a little high on the totem pole here, so we could like shave a Gary here. We could probably consider shaving a Phyrexian Obliterator, although I think that's the core of the deck here. Spellbomb is like maybe doing the exact thing that Rest in Peace is doing, so let's shave 1 there. How does this deck cast Blood Moon? Well, this guy. He's got some bloody arms here. That produces your red mana. And then you... I don't know. I don't know, chat. Lily doesn't seem great. Like the discard Lily? That's probably reasonable. Like Cage is maybe a little bit better than this Liliana. And are we afraid of just them being able to get rid of this? Is there something better than this? Is Rest in Peace just better? Because it exiles everything? Red mana is blood. I think we can bring these in. I think this is good. I mean, Lily Last Hope is maybe not that good either. Maybe that's the one you meant. Over Liliana of the Veil. Where this is removal, this is maybe not. Maybe that's what you meant. Send it. I hit submit. Alright. Man. This could get real good. I'm gonna keep this. I know it's like very likely to just die before stuff happens. But we hit that 4th mana source. And we just slam this guy and they're like, get out of the way, double bolt. And I'm like, double bolt? That's how it's gonna happen. You watch. Or they're gonna run this into it and be like, your board's gone. That's what's gonna happen here. Inquisition's gonna help us out. You meant Veil. Alright. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Alright. Manamorphose, Manamorphose, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. Do I want them to draw that many extra cards, or do I care about my life total here? I kind of care about my life total a bit here. Throw Karn Lattice. Like, if they don't hit Phoenix here in like a Faithless Looting, then next turn I'm playing Spellbomb anyway. So we'll just see. We'll see. Life total is more important here. We have such a great things happening on turn 4. This is good. No Phoenix. Spellbomb's just gonna do Spellbomb things. Another Chem Ball. We can do this. Not take more than 1 life to get a Chem Ball out here, I think. I think even if they were to like somehow shattering this, I don't think I'd pay the 2 for Spellbomb. Alright. We're looking good. We need 1 more land. 1 more land and things are gonna just get interesting. Alright. Opponent's attacking. You got it, opponent. Thumbs up. Alright. Gonna go ahead and crack our Marsh Flats. Go get our white source here. Not taking damage. I mean, if they just want to shatter this, I'm just gonna Spellbomb. It's just here. Chilling. Oh, it's looking good, chat. We're gonna distract them with Cumball, and then bam. I'm not even worried about my life total. Slam this dude. He's gonna be like, huh. He's got like pincer arms. That's the noise he makes. He's like, yeah. That's him. Lightning bolts. Let's yield, because I'm about to play another one. Yield to this too. Okay. Double lightning bolt down. A couple Manamorphoses. I mean, I just think I just slammed this guy, right? Like, they don't have path. They're not going to swing into it. Right? Or do I just play another Chem Ball because he has 2 Manamorphoses? I mean, I just don't see a reason not to play this biggin. The biggin. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I should be playing these lifelink things or whatever, but the biggin. You can bolt him, opponent. By all means, please do. Lose your entire board state. I don't think they can. I really don't think they can. Alright, 4 mana. They play what? Phoenix in the air? Alright, that's cool. Then I swing back and, like, chunk them. Because what are they doing here? 3 in the air? Alright, you're cool, opponent. You got 3 in the air. I mean, do I just play Kemble behind this, or do I play like Kalidas? The idea that I need like the life gain. You have double Inquisition here. I can either Kalidas or like Kemble and make them not want to use these Manamorphoses, and then we just like Nile Spell Bomb. I mean, I could Kemble and do one Inquisition. Don't worry about Spell Bomb. Here, let's Inquisition to see what the other card is. Double Manamorphose plus something else. Oh, it's a Faithless Looting. Yeah, sure, let's get rid of that. All right, and Kemble. And then I could just Spell Bomb here, honestly. That feels all right. I don't need a draw with this. I like this line. And then just smash in with Obliterator here. I think I can just smash with Obliterator here. My opponent has 2 Manamorphoses. They're not going to block here. If worst comes to worst, I'll block. And if they have to play 2 of these and then something and then like a Phoenix, then I'm gaining a 6-ish mana. I don't know. The line seems alright. They're going to take me to 10. I'm going to take them to 8. If I'm super worried, I just Inquisition here. But I don't think I should be. I just Kalidas and smack for Obliterator again here. I don't need to crack this Marsh Flats. I'm sitting at 10. I'm looking good. Looking good, chat. Wow. Slamming in. They can't block. They're going to lose all their stuff if they do. I mean, if they play another Phoenix here, then I'm a little bit worried, I suppose. Because if they play a second Phoenix here, they get to hit me for 6, go to 4. And then I gain 3 of that. Not a zombie. I need a zombie. I mean, unless it's Phoenix. Like, I think I'm demanding that they have Phoenix here. If they don't have Phoenix, I don't see them winning, right? Because if they attack me, takes me to 7. Let's assume that they can. All right, they Faithless Looting. I gain life. There you go. Right? Now they need to hit like land and Phoenix. But now I just gain life. Right? There's nothing wrong happening here. I think that's their out. I see them winning if they find land in Phoenix. And so... Well, now they're at 6, so now I don't, actually. Because they're at 6 and they can't really chump block this. I mean, I guess they could. Let's see here. Land Phoenix. They attack for 6, leave this back. I go to 6. Then I attack back. Obliterator plus Kalidas because it's 3. That puts me to 9. They chump block this because... They chump block something. No, they couldn't gut shot around it either. Yeah, they can't do much because of Kemble. And I was trying to think, oh, what if they were able to take Swift Spear, block Kalidas, and somehow get rid of it so that they only take 5 from Obliterator and no lifelink, but they can't even do that without casting a spell. They don't have like something that would be a sacrifice or gut shot that doesn't trigger Kemble here. You like the Phyrexian Obliterator mannerisms? The... Isn't that like Phyrexian like? He's like... I feel like I'm like a crab when I do that. You know? Like a crab would be like... kind of like walking side to side. Am I saying... Oh my gosh. Am I saying he's a crab? I don't know. Oh, alright. Let's do another game, then we're going to stretch or something. I'm going to just shove my head into the microphone here. Here, let's turn on the fan. That gets us up out of our seat. Oh, boy. It's spot on. Like, there's another side to that, right? So if it's the Obliterator, you just hear him kind of clicking in the background. And you're like, what's going to happen? And you hear that. Oh, what's that? And then you turn the corner, it's like, ah! Instead of running, you just like faint. Actually, if you just fainted, then it's not going to destroy you, right? Because you didn't do damage to it. I'm going to keep this. Think about it, chat. If you don't touch the Obliterator, you just faint. Does it hurt you? Think about it. All right. Black Cleave Cliffs pass the turn. I'm gonna play Marsh Flats. I'm gonna play Polluted Delta. Make us look like we are, I don't know, Grixis Death Shadow. All right, Jund is our opponent. Okay, we can use Collective Brutality here on this without too much worry here. Probably just get rid of a Marsh Flats. We do have to hit the 4th land, but we don't need it anytime soon, it appears. Let's do 2 modes. I would like to pick 2, not 3, please. Please, Magic Online. 2 mode. A creature, and let's just take a sorcery. That seems reasonably doable. I'm going to get rid of the Marsh Flats. We got Fatal Push I might want to be doing. Gifted Aetherborn. Opponents at 4 cards are about to be at 3. Flying Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, Spawn of Mayhem deals 1 damage to each player. Okay. We have a Veil over there. We have Lightning Bolt and Goyfins. Alright. Quite a hand. Lily doesn't scare us. We can Lingering Souls. Goyf's not scary. It is a 4/5 though. Overgrown Tomb, Goyf. So we have Spawn and Lily on the other side. I think I just play a Lingering Souls here. Gosh, I have these gifteds too. I mean, I could just slam a gifted here. But if I do that, then my opponent's just gonna do some stuff to me. I guess the Spawn of Mayhem's a little bit frightening. But I think we can play some Lingering Souls here. We can chump block with a Spirit and then Fatal Push the Spawn if we need to. If Lily's showing up here, we're probably just Lingering Souls into the yard and having a good time. We're gonna take this 4, I think. I almost want to take this 4. I almost want to. I would regret it though, I think. So let's not. Let's check out Spawn here. Show me Spawn. Virtue. There he is. Alright. This guy's here. Well, I can Inquisition away the Liliana. I mean, I almost just like doing that. Just take Liliana here. Liliana. Get rid of that. I'm just gonna play Gifted Aetherborn and pass the turn. I mean, if they get like a Thoughtseize here, then maybe we feel a bit awkward because we could have left up Fatal Push, but I mean, I don't know. This seems fine. They're probably not gonna attack in with the Goyf here now. Just name that card. Name that card, Fluffy. Name it. Thoughtseize. If they draw Thoughtseize, the game's going to be harder for us. Why not name that card? That's great. Let's hold for 1 turn here. I'm good at Magic, chat. I'm good at Magic. Oh, yeah. What is that? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Alright, so we're just gonna chill here. Obviously we're gonna take one. Getting a little worried about this card. My opponent wants to draw. That's fine with us. Get this spawn thing going again. We have some draws, some outs here. I mean, I guess, what am I doing here if that... Oh. Wow. There goes everything. Goodbye, graveyard. Alright. This game's getting harder and harder by the minute. By the way, cute fact, Tarmogoyf is doing a... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Seal of Fire. Burning Rage. Alright, now I'm going to block. I don't want to take this much. Alright, so Godless Shrine. I hate letting this get bigger. I kind of want to take whatever's in the hand here. It was just an Inquisition. Okay. Feels a little bit bad. A little bit bad. Alright. Go to 6. When does this get the tokens? Then if you have 10 or less life. Oh, if you have 10 or less life. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Also, this Spawn of Virtue is just gonna, like, destroy me. I don't know how I feel about it. Obliterator. Oh boy. Jund didn't go so well. Alright, so playing against Jund, and they have this spawn thing. Nile Spell Bombs. Rest in Peace is kind of like interesting only because it makes Goyf small, but we have a lot of removal for Goyf. I like Force of Despair again. English Unmaking I like. I like Kaya. I don't know if I like Kimball here. What do we think about Kimball? Now Spellbomb's probably okay. I mean, just about everything else here is pretty good. Liliana's probably alright. It's removal. Gifted is okay. Fatal, Push, and Path hit quite a few things. I think I can shave a Gray Merchant. Maybe no, that's not a good idea. Like, what is Last Hope hitting? Bob and bringing my stuff back? That's not a bad idea. English Unmaking is going to be hitting the big creature, Goyfs, Bobs, Lilianas. That seems fine. That seems better than Liliana Last Hope. Maybe Kaya's not very good here. Although Kaya would control a Goyf. And gains us quite a bit. I like this Force of Despair. Let's bring a Force of Despair in. Maybe Collective Brutality is not as good. Because they're just going to have Inquisitions and Thought Seizes. We can take one of those out. Kind of leave where we're at here. Kimball's probably not worth it now that I'm thinking about it. Kaya's just maybe better than Gary here. Let's do one Gary out, one Kaya out to control Tarmogoyf. That's kind of the thought behind that. Inquisition Thought Seize them a little bit. Play Kaya, gain a little bit extra life. Force of Despair when we're tapped out or something. Lingering Souls is kind of put them at bay here. And yeah, right, yeah. This matchup feels difficult. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sure. My opponent mulled. All right, they keep 6 here. We kept 7, but we kept 7 with the triple threat. Let's just hope they don't have a Thoughtseize here or something. Scoos, bolts. All right. Well, I'm going to take Scoos here. That's a critter. And then I'll take Bolt, and then I'll take Bolt, and then play Liliana. Bloodstained. Path is not a bad one here. All right, let's dismiss all this. Let's Inquisition. I'm planning to take both bolts here. There's a Tarmogoyf I don't care about. Take all that good stuff. We can leave him with Tarmogoyf and some lands here. We'll probably Liliana down tick and then just plan to path. Seems all right, right? Shredding my opponent's hand. Cliffs. And Goyf. Okay. I'm going to go get a... Just kidding. Liliana, down tick. So they'll sacrifice Goyf. They have land unknown card. We have path to protect Liliana and can get rid of their last card. If we get 2 great cards here, I'm almost tempted to not Liliana uptick. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. If we get another land, it's obviously an uptick. Oh yeah. Let's play Polluted Delta in, so if we have to go fetch the white source, we can. Uptick with Liliana, get rid of Godless Shrine. We're good on our mana, so any land can be binned. Ooh, it's a nice looking swamp. Bloodstained Mire, correct. Stomping Ground. So we're good against a Bloodbraid Elf. We're good against a couple other bad creatures. I guess Bloodbraid Elf into Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy's frustrating. Into like a Thoughtseize or something's fine. Alright, there's that guy again. Well, I'm going to just get rid of that now. And I don't mind taking the extra little bit of damage here. That way, if we draw a 4-drop, I play the 4, I uptick Liliana. Obliterator's probably the best draw here. Fatal Push. Ugh. How goes it? We're doing pretty good. We're 2-0. 2-0. Fatal Push. Alright, we'll get rid of Fatal Push. If they're drawing like an Inquisition or something, we have this Fatal Push and didn't uptick Liliana, it feels really silly. If they have a creature here, I can downtick Liliana as well. They have a land, so we're good. Again, I'd like a creature or something to play into play here. That'll work. She'll do. She'll do. Uptick here. We'll get in the habit of upticking Liliana first. Alright. It's going well, though. How are you, Folt MTG? How you doing? Welcome. What's up? Alright, opponent. There's another spawn, so I'm probably going to downtick. Sacrifice, eat the spawn. Seems reasonable here. So, sack a creature, please. Spawn plus lightning bolt we can get rid of here. And I will play my Lingering Souls to protect Liliana from a hasty Bloodbraid Elf. Alright, looks like we have enough staying power here to win this game. Can we win the match is the question. That is the question. Alright, opponent gives it to us. We're going to draw 2 lands and then a little bit of damage. Not a lot. Alright. Any changes? I could see taking out an Inquisition here because we're on the draw now. So is there anything I want to be bringing in and replace? Brutality would be gaining a little bit of life. Takes care of a Scavenging Ooze. Takes care of a Dark Confidant. Or a Merchant gains this life in endgame states if we have a reasonable board state. Our opponent has a bunch of bolts. That's something to consider. I don't want to necessarily be bolted out for my planeswalkers, so maybe Gary's a little bit more interesting. Chemball. Our opponent has a lot of creatures and or discard. Not really much else other than what appears to be the bolts. Not bad. Just did a 4-1 on Frenzy testing SCG this weekend. Need a break. It's always good to take some breaks. It's important. It is important. By the way, our... Oh, okay. That's why it's like that. It's like we're highlighted, but it's because of that. It's because of that. Okay. I looked over and was like, oh man, my room's red. Collective Brutality seems good. Over maybe an Inquisition, I could see that. Yeah, that's. I like that. Just gain a little bit of life. Maybe discard some interesting cards. I don't see much else changing here. Again, Liliana could be here just as another threat, but I don't think that's where we're meant to be here in a Jund matchup. I don't think so. Yeah, I agree. It's like, okay, at least. It's maybe better than Inquisition on the draw. You slap the Inquisition back in later. Okay, we got a Path, a Gifted Aetherborn, we have an Anguish Unmaking. I'm going to keep this. Opponent probably has the Thoughtseize Inquisition here, so they're just going to slap us with one of those. They don't, so that's good. Alright, we'll Marsh Flats here and pass back. Am I supposed to path them? It's very difficult to say. If it's Dark Confidant, probably. If it's not, probably not. I don't want to give them the lands. Alright, it is Tarmogoyf. I kind of said if it's not, we won't, so we're not going to. I almost want that to grow big enough, big and strong for his buddy over here. Big and strong. I can play just Gifted behind this. Land is good to see. We're hitting our land drops. Just Gifted behind this. Almost worst case scenario would almost be if they have some sort of removal next turn to path our own guy to get Obliterator online. That could be fun. That being said, Obliterator with nothing else, Liliana is a problem card. Let's say Mire cracks it immediately. Are we going to see Liliana instantaneously here? If we do, we'll play Lingering Souls, leaving up path. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Alright, we have a 3-4 Tarmogoyf across from us. And a Dark Confidant. Alright, so we gotta deal with those two. I think we can. Alright. The question is, do we shock and play Anguish Unmaking, not to give them the 4th land? That seems real greedy here. I think it's just path before Dark Confidant trigger. They're at 3. We're almost at Obliterator territory. Probably packing more bolts, probably. So let's go ahead and give them the land here. I don't want the trigger to happen, obviously. The land is probably least important. Again, Liliana's not the worst here. We just jam Lingering Souls, and then we're playing like Lingering Souls to block this dude. If I could get 2 activations out of this, it's probably better. We'll see. Worst case scenario here. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I guess they take one of these dudes. Maybe take this. If they don't play a creature, maybe I'm just slamming Anguished Unmaking. You know, I don't want to hit Maelstrom Pulse, although that's not typically played. I don't want to hit something that just removes my Lingering Souls, and that's it. Okay, they do take Anguished Unmaking here. Plays a land, 2 cards. Fetching. Probably to get a black source if they have something like Liliana. Anguish Unmaking. Nope, there was already a Lightning Bolt. There's already a speedy spell. 3 mana so far. Here's this spawn guy again. So they're going to hit us for 4, and then I just play, what, Obliterator? If I get the land. If not, I'm playing Lingering Souls. I mean, it's hard not to, right? It's not hard. It's hard not to just slam this guy and be like, you know, I know you're going to hit me for 4 in the air, but I'm about to hit you for 5. And probably just play another one of these guys. I mean, I can play Kaya here, but I'm just doing that to 1 creature here. 1 more land and I double down on Lingering Souls. Alright, Fatal Push is a good card here. Let's just jam like we're a genius. Lingering Souls. I'm not going to throw Obliterator in there yet. I don't want my opponent to catch on that we're about to ruin their life. The obvious play here is going to be Block Spirit and Fatal Push. And then behind that, probably play Kaya to exile some critters or something. Whoa, red mana. Bolt this. Bolt them. Bolt them, please. Yeah, you undo that. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? They're not going to bolt a spirit. I don't see them bolting 2 spirits to get them out of the way. I don't see them spinning this up to try to do something either. We're going to get rid of spawn. I think it's Kaya behind this because we really need to gain some life. We can't gain much. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's Chandra. It's Chandra. 2 damage to me. Spawn of virtue. So it has to be kill this. Swing in to kill Chandra. Play Kaya. Fatal Push, spawn. I can't take any more there. Ah, this is going to be a problem though too. Can't cast that. I think I just obliterate Chandra here. I mean, if they block it, it feels real silly. But I guess if they block it, then Chandra just could win. So then we have to play Kaya behind it if they block. They block, do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They play that line, 2 cards in Chandra, and then we play Kaya to gain life. Oh gosh. Oh. All right. Well, this is the line we have to take now. I mean, I assume they leave red in case they top deck a bolt. Yeah. All right, and then so exile 2 cards. You gain 2 life if at least 1 creature was exiled this way. So I don't want to exile like 2 their creatures necessarily. We just have to exile 1. So let's exile the spawn and a forest. I'll gain my 2 life. Chandra doesn't kill me. Believe, chat. Fatal push, my guy. Don't do it. Alright, so they fatal pushed. I gain life. I have another Obliterator behind this. I gain more life. I'm off. No. We played so correctly and got punished. GG's. GG's opponent. Ah, we were almost there. Next turn I just uptick, keep pace with Chandra and play Obliterator, and then the following turn I can just smack them and probably almost have it. Because I have a creature over here and we have a creature over here. Polluted Delta we wouldn't play. So it had to be that line. I mean, like, after playing Obliterator, the next turn we can play Lingering Souls. Oh. Oh. Stab to the heart. Stab to the heart. Our life total was pretty low. We'd almost wanted a Gray Merchant, obviously, Gary. That would have helped us with Phyrexian Obliterator, give us that cushion we needed. We were so close. So close. So close. Alright. We got a 4-drop. Got some Polluted Delta Godless Shrine, though. That seems good. Fatal Push Path. A little bit of Lingering Souls. Hand seems good. Gonna keep it. I can't believe that. We were so close, too. Because they were going to be at, they were at 11. And so if they top deck, say, a creature or something, we could just kind of swing in and then protect. So on and so forth. But, ooh, I know what you are, opponent. And I don't like it. Alright, Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. You ready, chat? You ready to get Hogaaked? We got some stuff for Hogaak. Oh gosh, it's Bridge from Below. Got them Hogaaks. Hogaaks, smack attacks. Stitcher. Gravecrawler, another Bridge, a Bloodghast. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die so fast. We're gonna die so fast. I mean, I'm supposed to, like, Fatal Push something, right? Let's path the Supplier here. I know I'm taking damage here. Supplier's the worst thing for us, in my opinion. Fueling their graveyard. We're gonna jam out Gifted Aetherborn here and hold the line. Bow wow wow dog dog. And I might go see what that's about because she doesn't ever bark at night. One sec. What's up, dog? You are literally barking from your beanbag. You do realize that's ridiculous. Did you just, like, wake up? Okay. Alright, what did my opponent do? They haven't done anything. Because we tricked them. They don't want to attack us. Oh, no. Fatal Push. Where are you? Oh, you're right here. Can't cast you. Okay. There's Hogaak 'em. Hogaak 'em, smack 'em, tack 'em. Smack attack, whack 'em. Hogaak 'em. I think we lost. Turn 3, lost after pathing. Big Mac Gack attack. Woo! Gackums. Look at all these Gacks. Gack, 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 gack. Alright. Can we agree that we've lost this one so I can just concede? My opponent plays Gack, sacrifices Gack, plays Gack, plays Gack. Oh gosh. Yes. And I don't have Eldrazi in my deck, so, you know. At this point, it's finite. They play 2 Gacks, sack a bunch. They can get all the rest of them. Play 4 Gacks, get all their Vengevines back. Mill us for a million. Alright, Rest in Peace is here for obviously this. Force of Despair is as well. Surgical Graft Digger Cage. Alright, we're ready for Gack. What do we not like here? Honestly, a lot of this is probably just not happening very quickly. So I almost want to just trim like a Phyrexian, Obliterator, 2 grays, probably the Phyrexian Arena. I could see Lily of the Veil maybe not being very good, but the Inquisition Thoughtseize is okay. I don't see Collective Brutality being very good. I also don't really see Gifted Aetherborn being very good. Lingering Souls even, because we're going to be trying to get Rest in Peace here. So, like, kind of just shave a little bit of everything down the curve and bring in all this great stuff that I want to just smash their face with. Or rather, stop their face. This is anti-smash. Path, Fatal Push seem good. Remove the creatures. They might come back. We can't really play around that. Collective Brutality. It's not going to really snag anything necessarily. Is that better than just take Anguish of Making? Maybe. Maybe. That gets rid of... the altar. Kemble's not a matchup for here. I think it's these out. These out, these in. I mean, like, this is super defensive, but I think we're just wanting to hit essentially one of these, like, probably 10 cards, maybe this one as an 11th card here, and we just want a little removal, so we don't mind hitting a little bit of this, too. I think that's the line we just have to go to try to beat Hogaak here. I would prefer a Leyline of the Void. I'm curious why it is Rest in Peace from the creator. That would be my one major question. We have Paths, we have Lingering Souls. Other than the idea is that if you don't happen to draw it in your opener, you'd prefer a 2-drop versus a 4-drop. That would be my guess. We're going to keep this hand. It has Rest in Peace. That's about as good as this deck's going to go. We'll play Shambling into it. And then we have things like Gifted and Kaya, and we can just go from there. I gotta assume that my opponent has something that can remove Rest in Peace here. And if they have a Thoughtseize here, then they have a Thoughtseize. Carrion Feeder. And I think it's just jam it. I mean, I don't think there's a reason to wait. I don't want my opponent's creatures and interaction with their graveyard just to go off here on turn 2-3. No risk needed. I don't need them to put Faithless Looting, Hogaak plus Bloodghast in there or something. There's Wismere. So this gets evoked. This should eat this in response, and it does. I'm probably playing, what, Gifted behind this? I could also play Kaya here, depending on what they dump in the yard here. How good has this deck been? We're 2-0. 2-1. We lost one. 2-1. Lingering Souls is almost worth it here. Just as extra blockers. And then we Gifted and Lingering next turn. Seems okay. I think the deck's fairly powerful. I think I'd learn and tune it just a tiny bit to my play style, what I think is maybe just a touch better. For example, if that was a Leyline of the Void, we'd be Leyline of the Voiding instead, and we would have had Gifted Aetherborn out on turn 2. There's Hogaak. Hogaak smack attack. If they don't play Hogaak here, I can Kaya it away, but what person would do that? I think it's just sack Gravecrawler, replay Gravecrawler here. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they can't play it. The legend that is Hogaak can't be played. By the way, he is legendary. We might snag it here. Isn't it cool that they can just fill their graveyard so they can cast it? Isn't that cool? It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's like everything we've dreamed of. So they sack Stitcher to fill graveyard plus put a counter on Carrion. They're sacking Gravecrawler now. They get a zombie. They can replay Gravecrawler here, which is what they're going to do. They're going to probably then just slam Hogaak and be like, beat this. And we're just going to cry. Because our turn 2 Rest in Peace got whipped mared, and then they put right after it, at the end of the day, they put 18 points of damage. Sorry, 20 points of damage. Not bad. Not bad. 21. Fetch. 22, 23. We play Hogaak, this, that. So this is where that force would be very good. You could force just destroy everything at end step here. Getting rid of like Lily, the Last Hope. So we're going to play Hogaak number 2. Alright, so let's just pause briefly here. Because opponent's going ham sauce here a little bit. Let's just enjoy this for a moment. If we had Force of Despair here, everything in play would disappear. I'm pretty sure no, this guy would not. But in response to Force of Despair, they make this from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They can make this an 18, 18 with Force of Despair. Think about it. Oh, but chat. Let's play some Magic. Smack me. Hack attack. This doesn't seem too busted. How much did they put in here? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 plus 27 damage. 27 damage on turn 3. On the draw. After Rest in Peace. So this is 14. This tramples over. I can block this and I can block this, so I don't take 14. I take a little bit less. A little bit less. Obviously, I'm blocking this. I wish. I have to chump this and Obliterator eats this. Although it'd be hilariously funny if they didn't attack correctly and I just like get to chump block this. And it's like, oh, sorry, your board is gone. That'd be pretty freaking sweet. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hogaak, these 7 zombies and this. It's gotta be what comes in here. All right, let's assume that I can do 2 of these. If I did 2 of these, I'd 10, 18. So it has to be here, here, and it has to be here. Yeah, it's without altar. And so here I would take 6, 12, plus 3. So I take exactly 15. So I take exactly 15 here anyway. Turn 4 kill through Rest in Peace. No altar. Oh well. Thanks, Trample. Thanks, Trample. It's a bit of a bummer. Bit of a bummer. We didn't even get to use Obliterator's ability. Obviously, I had to play this to have a creature. Oh well. Alright, we're 2-2. Let's play one more match here and see where we end up with this clever little black-white deck here. But yeah, that was without altar. Yeah. Yeah, that was without an altar. That's all I've got to say. That deck does crazy things. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I'm supposed to look for 2 rest in pieces, 2 ways to interact with the graveyard, I don't know, because that's a lot to ask for. Do I think there's one problem card in this deck, or should there be banned or multiples? I honestly don't really know. I don't play the deck. I'm not really gonna randomly pick it up. Oh boy. Happy smiles. Alright, we'll see if we die pretty fast here or not. So we have a bridge. There's no real reason for me to thought seize here, because I don't want to put this in. He's going to discard it anyway, and I don't see a reason to put this in. So I guess I'm just attempting Gifted Aetherborn here. We'll see. You could argue Bridge from Below is maybe one of the problem cards. If it's not a problem card, it's definitely a big enabler. The problem with Bridge from Below is that it generates so much value in this deck while it's just sitting in the graveyard. And in many ways, you as the opponent would almost have to use your own removal on your own creature to try to trigger it so that it doesn't happen. And it's very difficult to interact with while it's on your opponent's turn. That could be the card. Shame this has Menace. That could be the card that I could see being the card that if you don't want to remove some of the other interesting cards, you would mess with that one. All right, we're gonna just jam Lingering Souls here and pass the turn. I don't see a reason to run Gifted in here. Well, I guess I gain 2. Yeah, let's just go for it. It would trade with just about anything that would come through. So I guess I should just get the value in. We have a Obliterator right behind this, so. See here, the Blood Crypt was played. Marsh Flats. I think it's Bridge from the Below, though, if you don't want to completely get rid of the deck. I'm actually not going to block this. I'm going to take the 2. This way it doesn't reset it by them playing it into the yard and then getting to recur it. This obviously opens their mana up to be able to just jam out this Faithless Looting. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, we're going to just jam some big dudes. Jam the big ones. This should slow my opponent down. We're going to gain our life back as well here. Alright. We're looking decent. Great, no. Decent, yes. Stitcher. Alright. Stitcher finds Neonate and Faithless Looting. So we're getting kind of lucky that they're not just slamming, hitting something incredible here. Basic Swamp. Alright. Neonate down, Bridge from below. Looks like they discarded just the Bridge from below. They need their Carrion Feeder. They find it. They can activate Stitcher here. We're going to find out real fast. Oh, they're casting Hogaak from the hand. Okay. Hogaak. No attacks. Spellbomb's like nice. I want to see if they block with anything for this. Okay, so they're gonna block with Stitcher. That if I see anything nasty here, I'm gonna go ahead and put Spellbomb. They have to sacrifice one extra thing here. Obviously, this gets them something because Bridge is there. But I'm not, like, terribly worried about this. So they sacrifice the zombie, which I think is the wrong play here. So we'll Spellbomb. Pass turn. Maybe I'm supposed to have Thoughtseize to get one more card out of their hand, put it in the graveyard, and then eat the graveyard. I could see that. They could just carry in here, sacking Gravecrawler, Blood, Bridge from below. I think here I just snap this off. They lose their Gravecrawler and their Bridge here. They're not casting a second creature just yet. Oh, this is an okay find here. Leaves them with just a few critters here.
It was a bait.
Sacks Hogaak. So now they can replay Hogaak and they have double Bridge here. So we just lose. Alright, so my Spellbomb was early? Perhaps. Perhaps early. So this should be infinite, I believe. Because they mill 8. They have the 2 bridges. They get 2 zombies. They get to redo this and rinse and repeat. They'll play Hogaak again. At this point, they can get 2 Vengevines. Repeat, repeat, then mill us out for a whole bunch. We'll concede. Alright, the question maybe is Thoughtseize and Inquisition. Should have Thoughtseize? Yep. Well, unless they drew this. We don't know. We don't know. They could have drawn that. We do not know. I did see the line, but we don't know if they had it or not. We don't know. Okay. What did we do last time? Shave, shave. Like shave-ish, shave-ish, something. I don't think Last Hope's a good idea. Then we take out like a Collective Brutality. Like 2 Collective Brutalities. Bring back a maybe Obliterator. It's 9. 9. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try this. I'm not too hopeful for this matchup. Maybe we could have played just slightly tighter there. I'm kind of not thinking that they had the altar though in hand because I feel like they would have slammed it, especially game 1. All right. This hand does not do it. We just lose with this hand, I'm pretty sure. So we have to mulligan looking for some graveyard interaction. All right, it's not the best graveyard interaction, but I probably have to keep it. Whipmare is not as problematic here. I have some removal. Again, it's not great here, but we'll go with it. Land I don't need. Let's bottom that. And we'll just jam this cage out here. See how it goes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This could go bad fast. Bloodstained Mire. Cracks Bloodstained Mire for a Blood Crypt. Faithless Looting. The funny thing is, Bridge from Below still works. So there's a Bridge from Below. Bloodghast won't come back. That's good. Isolated a Chapel, a go-ahead opponent. If they do Ingot Chewer here and then Grafdigger Cage killed, I'm going to be upset. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're going to take one last turn to hopefully not die here. Lingering Souls pass turn, then we're going to Marsh Flats, Lingering Souls, Rest in Peace. That is the idea here. I'm risking a little bit because of this cage. I'm willing to take this risk. There was a wear and tear. So in some ways, they could have waited. So before people blow me up here, they could have said, oh, they played Lingering or Rest in Peace with the Grafdigger Cage. I'll just wait. Could have done that. And then we would have died. They're going for it here. We just need to not die here. See, there's the land. There's the land. They could have weared and teared, and then they just would have waited one more turn. And look what they milled over. Just more wear and tears. Watching you chat. Just don't have Hogaak here. Don't have Hogaak. Just don't do it to me. Oh, don't do it. Okay, they sacked a bunch of stuff. Now they get a Bloodghast back and a Gravecrawler? Oh my gosh. They've got it all, don't they? I see you, Uncle DB. You see my opponent winning here? Gravecrawler out of the graveyard, right? Oh, Carrion Feeder. Even better. Hogaak. Play that Hogaak. Slam it. Oh. Sacrifice Bloodghast. Got to mill some more. Looking for Hogaak. Faithless and Bloodghast. Do you not have Hogaak, opponent? Gravecrawler. Oh my gosh. Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. Oh my gosh! We've done it! We did everything. Oh, I wanna... I want to get these Lingering Souls back, but I know I probably should Inquisition here for a wear and tear or some other way to remove my Rest in Peace here. I'm going to do Inquisition here. There's a Gravecrawler. Bloodstained Mire and Swamp here. We'll play Marsh Flats. I'm going to jam Rest in Peace. We shall sing to the angels, chat. All right. Taking them to 9. We have this Fatal Push. I'm probably not going to crack the fetch. I'll just take 4 this turn. My opponent can obviously alter here. Maybe the line is like to a Fatal Push, kind of bait him into doing some more mill or something, but whatever. I'm going to just take this here. That way I don't have to crack this in case I need to later or something. There's a Spell Bomb. That seems good. There's backup. So we're going to attack in here. I will plan to Fatal Push one of these zombies this turn. We have a chance. My opponent missed. They were 30 cards down looking for Hogaak. Thank goodness. It's not over yet. Should I have killed this? Am I dead now? All right, hold on. We got to do everything. We got to do everything. Oh my gosh. Wait, why didn't I get to draw? How's Spellbomb read? Oh, put it into my graveyard. Can't go into my graveyard with Rest in Peace. Combo! Oh my gosh, they have Stitcher behind this? They drew Stitcher and Wear and Tear? I swear. Oh my gosh, there's Hogaak. He's like... Hello, Fluffy. I'm back. I'm like, get out of here. You jerk. I mean, doesn't he just, like... sack Stitcher just to try for it? I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Rest in peace? It's very much not rest in peace. I think I just attack here. I mean... he can hit me for 3. I'm hitting him for 2. Uncle DB, well played. Well played. Get out of here, opponent. Sacks on his turn. Looking for glory. Gravecrawler, Thoughtseize. Wear and Tear. Number 4, I think. Wear, Tear, Wear, Tear, Wear, Tear, Wear, Tear. Carrion Feeder. No bridge from below. Hogaak can slam attack here, though. Hogaak him. Hogaak him, snack him, tack him. Ugh. I feel like I didn't punt earlier, and I feel like I still didn't punt. Even if I did punt, I don't feel like it would have mattered. Hogaak's coming to say, I want a snack. I mean, honestly, he just does this. He plays Gravecrawler here, right? Sacks Gravecrawler, plays Gravecrawler, sacks Gravecrawler. They're looking for bridge from below. There's bridge from below. He got lucky with the Wear and Tear. And the 2 cards that were behind Wear and Tear, probably. I need like a Fatal Push and Fatal Push my own Spirit, right? That's what I'm supposed to do here. And Gravecrawler. Is there a way I don't just die? What would I need to draw here? What do they have left? Gravecrawler, Gravecrawler. They should just go for it. I'm pretty sure they can kill me if they wanted to. But they didn't. We have a chance. Bridge! There he goes. He's figured the line out. Yeah, that's what I would do. And then you just tap 2 of these, play Hogaak here. Play the Gravecrawler or sack. Get Vengevine here. I mean, the opponent's got it. He just needs to finish out here. You don't think he will have enough to mill me? I'm pretty sure he will. So he plays Gravecrawler here. He sacks. Okay, maybe not. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One, two, and block one more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right now. Double play, get Vengevine back, wins the game. Looting, 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 looting. Oh well. Oh well. Double Vengevine now. Double Vengevine. Double Vengevine. Hogaak and Smack Attack. Smack Attack and Hogaak. We can have 6 chat. He's gonna beat us. We might play this in a couple Q games here before calling it a night. We got slapped around by Hogaak twice. We have like 7, 8 things to kill him with. Hogaak's just really difficult. What's funny is in all my practicing this weekend, I didn't run into Hogaak once. Not once. And Pyro Prison's really good. All right. What do you guys want to see? I can't stay on for much longer, but we can play some Q games. We can keep playing this to finish with some Q games. Or if you want, I can play Pyro Prison. I know it's been a little while since we played. I'm going to block here, block here, block here, F6 through my turn, and my opponent's got me. What do you want to see? We're at 1 life. Can I, like, make them draw 2 cards? Yeah, Bridge from Below is enabling this deck a lot. Come on, sacrifice 1 more to alter. Do it, 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 do it. One more. Sack, use alter. How do I do this? How do I do this? Let's freak him out. Sacrifice. Do it. Be afraid, opponent. No end step sack? That's gonna do it for the league, though. We take it 2-3 here with black-white. I like this deck. I actually would like to explore this one a little bit more if Hogaak gets some sort of treatment. I'm not saying Hogaak needs treatment here, but we have lost numerous games after a lot of interaction on their graveyard, and we've lost numerous games just on turn 2-3 as well. Deck looks like this. If you're interested, you can also do exclamation deck list. It should pull it up in Stream Decker, and that way you can have the list, screenshot it, copy it down, save it, whatever you may do. I'm always good with Phyrexian Obliterator, and it would be really cool if we could somehow use him a little more frequently to actually interact with our opponent to force them to attack us. This list looks like it's great against Burn. It looks like it's great against any decks that are trying to hit you in the face. I would say it's reasonable against Graveyard except Hogaak's. Otherwise, other graveyards I could see not a problem as well. Feels bad, man. What do you want to see? Do you want to see 1 or 2 Q games of this, or do you want to see a little Pyro Prison to close out the night, chat? I'll let you decide. Let me know. Let me know. The Pyro Prison list would be probably Karn. Probably Karn. My green Stompy, we could do that too. What is Pyro Prison? All right. Let me show the 2 decks then. We have this one, black-white. Pyro Prison is mono-red prison for those. And it looks a bit like this. It tries to play Blood Moon relatively quickly. We have an aggro package of Goblin Rabblemaster and Legion Warboss that tends to make people really excited. We have Simian Spirit Guides to force things out quickly, Abrades, Walking Ballistas, and Slag Storms as utility. And our Walker Fleet of Chandra's, Koth occasionally. This one happens to have one. and Karn. So that's Pyro Prison. My green Stompy one, although Cam MTGRA voted maybe Pyro Prison. The green Stompy one is actually Green Devotion Karn Pact. And it uses Madcap to try not to die too quick, although that's probably too slow nowadays. And it uses Karn Package to try to lock the game out. We could play 1-1, kind of like two Q games and wrap up the night. Would anybody be opposed to 1-1? One of this one and one of the other one? Any objections? I mean, there could be objections, and then I could just be like, sorry, that's what we're doing. All right. I got a thumbs up from Uncle DB. We'll play this list second. And we'll play my Green Devotion list first. So I'll put the Green Devotion list up here. I'm going to change the stream title briefly, just so you can see what this list will look like. We're going to play 1-1. If we get a bad matchup, we get a bad matchup. That's all right. That's okay. It happens. Let's wrapping up night with Green Devotion, Karn combo, and Pyro Prison. And boom. Let's go play both of these. 2-player queues. Let me pick the right deck here. So we'll play the Green Devotion one first. It's kind of a cool list. If it gets off here, it'll dump a lot of creatures, and then we'll play Karn, Lattice, or something really big and just trample over my opponent. That is the goal here. All right. We'll keep this only because Madcap is attainable through these 7. Eternal Witness gets us there. And Madcap can be difficult for some decks to deal with. We have a Serum Visions from my opponent here. Play Wooded Foothills past the turn. Hoping for maybe not too many counter spells from my opponent. Although that's what it looks like might be happening here. Another Summoner's Pact here. Let's see if they allow Eternal Witness to land here. I can't imagine this gets countered. It'd be a little bit surprising. Logic Knot for 1. Mana Leak. Alright. So we'll have to find a time to squeeze in Madcap here. We certainly can. Bolt decks are a little bit difficult for this. Slam a Madcap here. We have 2 of them. My opponent could have a Braid. They are teamer-based. Teamer-based. So this one's kind of interesting because it can use Summoner's Packs. We're probably not going to use them here to build up Devotion very fast and then slam out Craterhoof. In this instance here, I don't think that's what's going to happen. There's the Ice Fang. What's funny about that one is that Madcap gets, or Platinum Emporium gets blocked by that. We go 45 deep, so my opponent gets to see like half of our deck here. Awkward if my opponent has like a Cryptic or something. Alright, so this, as long as you control at least 3 other. So they don't have 3 other. I don't get to use this because I can't change life totals. I'm trying to think if there's something I would like to go fetch for 4. The answer is probably no here. I think I just pass back, honestly. Opponent's going to go to 6. So they have a couple snowies. Here. Pulse to get back fetch land. So now their Ice Fang is online. So I guess I don't want to swing into that anymore. Another nick those. I guess we can go ahead and try for this card. We will put a permanent on top of my opponent's library here. I have a feeling they just counter this. Yep. Which is fine. We're in an okay position right now. Alright, Platinum's not going to swing in because they can go get another Snow Basic, and I don't want that. I don't have a second Platinum Emporium in this build, so this Madcap Experiment is a completely dead card in my hand. Stomping Grounds fetched. It's not a snowland. It's kind of interesting they opted to do that. Attacks for 1 in the air with the flying. They have another one, don't they? They have another one that they want to flash in here and kill Platinum with. Look at that. Look at that. Ready for it, chat? LOL. Oops. Nah, opponent. You silly. F6. I'm not attacking. You see that? You see that? Oops. Oops. I attacked with this. I see you. See you, opponent. Tarmogoyf. I don't care about Tarmogoyf. Doesn't attack this time. Intriguing. It is an intriguing thing. Alright, we're just gonna pass turn here. We're close to being able to do something interesting with the Summoner Pact, although them not tapping out is just like a problem. Do they have double bolt? Maybe. I think I just let Tarmogoyf come through because life totals doesn't change. So there's a bird. Getting there. Bird's kind of nice because Bird can run through with Kessig. Probably not doing anything for another turn, and then I'm going to throw Bird of Paradise at my opponent. I'm just too afraid of another flying Ice Fang, and they're playing it out like they don't have one here. Surgical's Madcap Experiment. We already said that was a dead card, so... Cool. They do get to look at the deck. That being said, they already knew 45 of the cards because we revealed them, so... So, 45 cards revealed. Keep in mind we get to fly over and smash my opponent's face in here soon. They know about both Summoner's Packs. Oath of Nissa, I'll start there. It's a good card. It's a good card. It's a good one. There's Karn. Okay. One, two, three, four. Alan Winden, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I think I want to wait one more turn here. And we're going to do some fancy stuff. What is this red mana for? Whoa, whoa, opponent. That's a lot you tapped. That's a lot. Yeah, you untapped that. We're just playing, draw a card, look at it, admire the art. You admire this art, I admire this, then you check that out. Check a little bit of this breeding pool out. Having a good chat, back and forth. What's up? How you doing? Now, opponent. Red, red, green. Watch, they're going to leave this up. They're going to leave this up. That works too. They're leaving green blue up. A lot of tapping, a lot of nothing being played. Goes to cleanup. Oh, they had Blood Moon. Why didn't they jam Blood Moon? I have absolutely no idea. Let's try to jam Karn here. Let's see if this gets my opponent's attention. I assume it would. Remand. Let me try again. Would they like to remand again? Maybe they have Cryptic. There's a mana leak. They could have Bolt. Blocks with Tarmogoyf and Bolts. I think I must remain disciplined here. I must remain disciplined, chat. We will not attack into the Bolt Goyf. Goyf Bolt block. I believe I win many other ways here. So let's not rush things. Let's cast one of these Summoner's Packs. Let's test the waters here a little bit. I'm going to go get an Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness getting Primal Command back. Primal Command will be cast next turn. That's the plan. I could cast Primal Command here. The question is, do I want to give it a shot at it? I think I'm kind of down for it. They allowed this to resolve. Snapcaster Surgical here. Nimble Obstructionist. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 mana off just going and getting Craterhoof and winning. So, because I have to pay for Summoner Pact, we'll wait a turn or two here again and see if we can't force it through. I'll have 2 more creatures that are untapped as well. I'm worried about a Cryptic. I'm worried about them countering something or whatever, obviously. Opponent fakes a Bolt and passes it back. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can Arbor Elf, untap, and then get 7 mana out of this. Snow, snow, green, or green, green, blue. A lot of pump fakes, yeah. Goes and gets a Wooded Foothills. That meant anything below about 40, I'm not worried about it. We have Craterhoof, we just slam in for a ton at any point, especially if they tap out. Problem right now is that we don't... We would win if we had like another... I'm actually not sure at the moment. Because my opponent's just like indicating that they have different counter spells. But yes, a lot of pump fakes for my opponent. A lot of them. By the way, almost every time they've left out this guy. And I imagine the deck plays 4 of, so I can almost guarantee in their 7 they have one. What are you going to go get with Wooded Foothills, opponent? Remember, this is game 1. The idea is to play Pyro Prison right after this and call it a night. But if this game goes 50 minutes, then I don't know. Then I don't know. I don't know. I just realized today's Tuesday. Lightning Bolt's platinum. Lightning Bolt's platinum. Lightning Bolt's platinum. You ready to win, chat? You ready to win, chat? I'm ready to win. Alright, pay the life. Let's go get a forest here. We should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say yes to all that good stuff. Woo! Another Nykthos. Alright. This is why it's combo. You ready, chat? Alright. Make some mana. 7 mana. Packed combo. Go get Eternal Witness. Play Eternal Witness. Go get... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Summoner, no. Yes, Eternal Witness. Summoner Pact. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have 9 now. So I can get Eternal Witness. So I get another Eternal Witness. So say okay to this. Yes, I go get this. I can then play this. Because I haven't played a land yet. So play this, go get Summoner Pact, say okay, yes. Play Nykthos, keep new Nykthos, tap, make tons of mana. We have 11, so Summoner Pact to go get, at this point, just Crater Hoof, and Crater Hoof slamming in for the damages. Let's hoof them. My opponent will not tap out next game. They won't tap out next game, I can promise you. We got there. So that's the pack combo. A little weak there, but essentially all you do is you cycle through your packs to generate enough creatures to either increase devotion or to get enough that Crater Hoof's ETB then adds that much more. So by adding 2 more Eternal Witnesses here, we added 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 power to the board across our creatures that could attack. Now, one of them couldn't attack, so it's 8 power, but 8 power versus less, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, Baloth and Acidic Slimes come in for this matchup. Scavenging Ooze can as well. I don't want to bring the Relic in. I think the Platinum Emporium is fine with the Madcap abilities here. We can take down 2 Oaths here. 1 Primal Command. They don't seem to be playing too much. The other thing, we'll take 1 Madcap. So that's 4 for 4 here. The question is Skooz worth it or not? I'm going to say no. They're a Snapcaster deck. People see Snapcaster and go, Torpor, Rest in Peace, Leyline of the Void, Relic, Scavenging Ooze. And while that is good, this deck's focus is not to grab their graveyard and do something cool with it. Our goal here is to probably combo out game 2 and 3. The Madcap's like a thing to do, but I guarantee you they just brought in a bunch of Abrades. And realistically, we could just drop the Madcap package and then we don't have to worry about it. So this hand, pretty close to busted. If it had a forest here, we'd be keeping no problem, even against a bolt deck. I'd swap a forest for this and you probably could get there on turn 3. You need a Nykthos, but if you get the Nykthos, you just win. We don't have a land though. Here we're going to keep this. This hand looks great. Garruk is nice, but not going to get us there. We're going to bottom Garruk. We need a forest. Notably, we are lacking the double green. It'll be okay though. That is the literal worst draw in the deck. Alright, my opponent's going to leave some stuff up here. Typically, they don't touch these. They're like, yeah, cool, what else are you going to play? Remand's fine here. I'd actually rather keep it. I can play all of this next turn, and then I actually could play Platinum Emporium behind it the following turn. I don't see my opponent tapping out here, though. But we'll see. Let's act like nothing's changed. I just want to play this BTE. That's right, opponent. That's all I want to play. I just want to play these BTEs. Alright, they allow this to resolve, so Nykthos can come down, make our 4 mana, and we'll Baloth here. Counter opponent? At the same time, Baloth's not really what they want to counter. Baloth's a little harder for them to kill because it's, well, big. Alright, so we have Primal Command here. We're representing 6-7 mana. Not quite enough for Platinum Emporium. I think I just want to smash. So they let us smash here. I'm expecting Cryptic or something, but we'll see. We'll attempt a little bit of a time walk here, returning Steam Vents and going and getting a critter. Cryptic has got to be here, I assume. Mana Leak's fine. So they bolt one Burning Tree off. It's reasonable. We have the Kessig Wolf Run here. We could play Stomping Ground and try to win it from here. We might try to do that. We'll see. We'll see if I get it. Alright, we're going to just go for it if they let us swing here. So we do swing. Any blocks? Because we can make a little bit of a devotion and then red and put it on the Kessig and snap it on Baloth here for a potential win. Snapcaster. Bolt. We are losing devotion slowly but surely here, but I'm cool with that. Alright, so here, let's make some devotion. Let's make it all cool so we trample through here. So we're going to hit him for 7 here, plus 2, and put him to 1 potentially here. He might bolt this dude. Bolts Baloth here. Okay. We get through for 7, put him to 1. Your go, opponent. At this point, I just attack with Burning Tree before I do anything. I force him to have an answer. I don't have to pump it for very much. Alright, they had the bolt. And we'll just play another little tiny Burning Tree. I kind of wish I had a little bit of... Okay, they obstructionist us to cycle. Alright. So again, my opponent needs like Snapcaster Bolt here. Kind of need a lot of things. Electrolyze would do it here. Engineered on 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's play an Arbor Elf here. They blow up our little dude there. Alright. So BTE wasn't going to get in. We play the Arbor Elf. Looks like we're playing around a couple engineered explosives here. This one should be popped now so that I don't get the benefit. They do so. So we're getting a little bit time walked here. Just a little bit. 6 mana, so I need 2 more for platinum. This is where like Madcap would be a lot better than platinum, but we happen to draw platinum, so you know, we just gotta live with it. Another Nykthos, I won't play that. That will remove my other Nykthos. It's not getting us any devotion, but that's okay. Tireless Tracker for my opponent. Alright. This is a good draw here. Eternal Witness, get back. At this point, I think I'm just going to get back Baloth. He's a little bit harder for my opponent to kill. And I will now use that mana that I held. If they have a mana leak here, they do. There we go. We have 2 creatures, and we're looking sharp. Looking sharp. All right. They hit a fetch land, so they get some draws. Can you find it, opponent? What do you need? You need something that prevents my creatures from attacking. And they can't put an engineered explosive on 4. That's just not possible. All right, we'll play our lands. I'm just going to attack with both, honestly. He blocks over here. We don't have to do anything. I force them to have to do something here. Could we have played Platinum Emporium before? Sure, I don't want to play into a Cryptic. They haven't been showing Cryptic, but I don't want to do that. This is fine. No actions here. No actions still. So they have to have like Snapcaster Bolt or something else here. I'll put all the mana into it. Basically, I'm asking my opponent to have it here. You got something else for me, opponent. You got one more card for me, opponent? Alright, they cracked Misty in response. So we had the Platinum. They had no more Snaps and Bolts, luckily for us. We draw a card here. We have Summoner's Pact. I can go do it again. Ewit, Burning Tree Emissary, probably. What would that? Ewit, and then we'd have 2 Ewits. It would be Ewit, Baloth again next turn. That's why I play the Summoner's Pact. It goes and lets me grab something that I need in the time period. So if they had no counter, we would go from not having a board to 3 more creatures. And then we had Karn right behind that. So that's Green Devotion Pact combo Madcap Karn Hofen. We're going to play one more tonight. We're going to change over to Pyro Prison. If you enjoy Pyro Prison or any of the things we've played tonight, these are the things that we tend to play on stream. Not necessarily the black-white one, but the Pyro Prisons and the Green Devotions. So if that is up your alley and things that you like, by all means, that follow button is very free to hit. And it would be mostly appreciated. This is going to be the last one of the night, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're trying to get back on that schedule. I kind of go in and out of that. We also have Bruce by the Magic Guy and Avaros, are 2 great streamers as well. So please catch them live when we're not live. Last one for the night. We'll wrap it up here. Again, like I said, usually we don't stream today. So this is like a bonus stream. But we also weren't streaming this past week/weekend because of things. And so, you know. We also have a few things that I've got going on that we might adjust the schedule. So all of that I just said might totally change. Follow button notifications, that will tell you. Twitter will also. I'll try to get back on that. We were out for a little bit. Got wife's birthday coming up soon. We got Women's World Cup. If you like some soccer, it's good stuff. Yeah. All right, let's find our last opponent. Let's go out with a bang. Some Blood Moons on turn 1. If you also like the Pyro Prison list, we do have a Discord. I think my link works. It would be that one there. So do check it out as well. Community is pretty hot. Awesome stuff. Lively. A lot of 5.0 lists. A lot of discussion about what's being played. So on and so forth. That's a weather notification. Go away. Go away. All right, we're looking for one last opponent here. One last opponent. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I wonder if we're gonna find an opponent here. We'll give our opponents 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. I bet we can find an opponent. Hey, there we go. Final match of the night, playing Pyro Prison, our challenger list from about a month ago now. We're very close to it. We'll play first. We'll keep this. It's a fast Karn or a fast Chandra, both of which are reasonable cards to be playing here. Opponent mulls to 6. We're going to see if this is an eventful game or not, and we'll call it a night afterwards. Opponent mulls to 5. Well, that's not good. Opponent keeps. Gemstone, pass the turn back to my opponent. Maybe Chandra here. How's the night so far? It's been alright. It's been alright. Alright, so we have a breeding pool across from us. Let's do Desperate Ritual, Chandra, uptick, play Chalice on 1 in case they're infect. And if they have a bolt, this will protect us as well. Night's been alright. We played that black-white list. We're doing okay, and then we ran into Hogaak. Uh-oh, my poor opponent. What you playing over there, opponent? We're going to attempt to slam Karn here. We find Karn here. We're going to go get a liquid metal coating. So this is what we do with this list. We try to get Karn out quickly, down tick, get liquid metal coating, and then just stone rain my opponent a whole bunch, and then they can't do much. Manamorphose, okay. Making blue-green. And concedes. Manamorphose, blue-green. Frog. Morphos and Infect, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, when I saw the breeding pool, that's why I put the Chalice on 1 and went that line instead of Karn. But I really don't know. Is it Neoform? My gosh, it could be. I'm going to bring Chain Whirler in here and get rid of 1 Slag Storm. Otherwise, no other changes here. I don't know enough about the opponent's deck. I didn't see anything. Neoform could be it. We're pretty good against Neoform. I'll look for a turn 1 Blood Moon here. Our opponent did have non-basics. And Manamorphose with the blue-green does kind of feel like a Neoform deck. That's a good idea here. I like that idea. Though I don't think Neoform's good until the London Mulligan rule comes back. This doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything. Let's mulligan this. This doesn't do a whole lot either, actually. Let's mulligan this as well. Alright, we'll keep this with the Chalice on top. Maybe Chalice on 0. Oh yeah, Neoform me. My body's ready. Serum Visions here. We're going to put the Chalice on 0 because they might need a Summoner's Pact to complete their combo here. And this could stop them. So, that's our hope. Yeah, Chalice on 2 is a little bit better, but we'll see. Edge of Autumn. Alright, we'll play our land past turn. Opponent's got all the basics they probably need. Well, I'm going to try the Blood Moon here. If they have a Cryptic or something, they have it. They don't. So we take them off a few of their colors here. I don't know what we're playing against. Let's go ahead and throw a Chalice on one. What are we playing against? Hedge of Nottingham. Play Rabble Master here. I'm not drawing any lands here, but let's see if we can close the game out. It looks like Neoform, but that's a lot of lands for Neoform, isn't it? It's like a lot. They've run one Edge of Autumn. I mean, maybe that's what my opponent's doing, but they're really just then drawing nothing. Is that what's going on? Going for the hard cast Allosaurus Riders? Maybe. Opponent doesn't do anything. We're just going to attack again. Maybe they had some Serum Visions that they were wanting to cast here. We have it next turn, and even if they got Gristlebrand out, for example, we're going to have so many creatures going wide if I draw a land. I just don't see us losing this here. Well, that was sort of uneventful. That was sort of uneventful. Easy game. It's a win. It's an easy game. Maybe it was Neoform. Maybe it wasn't. Our opponent played lands and Edge of Autumns. That is what they did. I'm going to hold to our going to bed, though. I do need my rest. This was the first list. Take your screenshot or check out the VOD. This is on my Stream Decker somewhere. And this is what we're a little more used to playing. We play this a lot more than anything else. And I'll just set it up here. I think that's going to do it. It's going to wrap it up here. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us on our little black-white list that we played. Got third in the challenge, and I think it's got some staying power. I think Hogaak was just a little bit of a difficult matchup. I think he definitely can win that one. Yeah, when M20 comes out, we're going to be playing with some Chandras. I've got a list idea. I want to play the Acolyte Chandra. I want to slam Koth. Acolyte Chandra. Chandra Torch Defiance. Biggin Chandra. Chandra. We'll probably play Chandra Tribal. Why not? Let's see if anybody's alive and ready to accept our great, wonderful stuff. Bruce Spy is playing something. Let me see here. What are you playing? Alright. Bruce Spy is one of our buddies. We'll send you guys over there. I haven't rated Bruce Spy in a while, mainly because he's usually streaming at a different time than I am. All that being said, though, thank you, chat. It's been a pleasure. It's been a little while since we've been playing some Magic. Thank you guys so much. I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted. We stream, as the schedule says, all the good stuff. All the fun stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. If you would like to join our raid, it would be most appreciated. Helping our teammates out as well. Got nothing else. You're almost halfway through the week. Make it a good one. See ya next time.